Hi everyone, today we'll be creating REST API using ASP.NET Core 10. For that, we would need Visual Studio 2026. We can use the community version for that. Here, click on Create a New Project. You will have the templates loading. Here, in the filter, choose Web API or search in the templates here API, and you'll have ASP.NET Core Web API using C#. So click on this and then create next. For the project name, choose any meaningful name. For now, let me give it as API demo. This is the location where the project would be, and leave this solution name as it is. Click on next. We'll be using .NET 10, which is the latest framework, and we will not be choosing any type of authentication, neither any kind of container support. We will have the Open API support, which we'll get into it later, and we have two ways of building API, either via minimal APIs or via using controllers. So we will be using controllers. Then click on create. So this would create our project, and here we can see properties. Inside properties we have the launch settings.json file in which we can see the application URL. Then we have controllers, inside which we have the controller which was created. So we have like one get endpoint here. Then we have app setting.json where all our config will be there. Then we have the weather forecast model, and we have the program.cs file. This is the main file which has to run. So here we have add controllers, add open API, mapping the open API, HTTPS redirection, authorization, map controllers, and finally app.run. So you can hover over this if you want to understand what each one of it does, and you can also go inside each one of this to understand better. So let's try running this application. So this is how we can run. So we will run this and see the responses. So click on this. Here in the drop down you have other options as IIS Express as well, but let's not get into all that. Here we can choose our default browser as well. Let's just run this. So this is now building the application. So once the application is built, go to the browser. Here you can check the endpoint here, which is 7104. Click enter. You won't see anything. After this, type open API / v1.json. Here you would see the one endpoint which we had configured, that is the get weather forecast model. And in order to get that endpoint, just after 7104 just choose weather forecast, and we see the response coming in. So this endpoint could be different based on the system settings. So this is it for the part 1. Thank you.